Remember how we talked about the GDP and the fact that it's a number which tells us the size of our economy? Now, the first question that arises is the fact that when you read about it in the papers or you see it on the news, you don't see an absolute number, you see a percentage. Now, that simply means that it is the GDP growth that we're talking about. Look at it with this example. Let's say your old salary was 10,000 rupees and your new salary is 11,000 rupees. This means it's an increment that you got of 10%. Now, if you were to explain to somebody what your salary is, what your new salary is, and you tell them it was 11,000 rupees, it's not going to help anybody understand how much it has gone up by unless you give them the reference of this 10%. Now, similarly, for the GDP, until and unless you know how much it has grown by what percentage, you don't get an idea of the health of the economy. So, for example, in July to September 2019, the GDP grew at 4.5%. This means that what it was in July to September 2018, from there it has grown 4.5% to July to September 2019. Now, this is really important because it means that, for example, if a few years ago our GDP was growing at say 7 to 8% and now it's growing only at 4.5 or 5%, we're in the midst of an economic slowdown. Hence, it is very important to track this GDP growth number to tell us how we stand and where we stand as an economy and how big or how fast the economy is actually growing.